so I don't know if you haven't already noticed, but this is not a Q&A video. I kind of want to push it back because I want to collect some more questions. But today is a video on how I cake my face tutorial for YouTube and special occasions. And the reason I say cake my face is because I really don't put this much makeup on a daily basis. I do this for special occasions, like if I want to feel like extra on fleek. So if you're interested, keep on watching. I'll be sure to try to keep you entertained. Hey guys, so before I get started, you guys are probably wondering like, why the hell do you have Minnie Mouse ears on your head? And to answer that question, there is one of my favorite YouTubers, Danny, puts on Minnie Mouse ears before she gets ready doing her makeup. And I was thinking like, oh my gosh, like, what a great idea. I have Minnie Mouse ears, and like, that is so smart to like feel cute, preparing yourself with that mindset of like, oh my gosh, I'm already cute before like getting even cuter. I love it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So before I start off, I'm applying an Olay moisturizer. By the way, I'll link everything down below. It's gonna take a long ass time, but I'll still do it. And I always put them in like little to-go containers because it fits in my makeup drawers. And so we're gonna go ahead and moisturize this ish. I'm gonna go ahead and prime my face with La Base Pro by Lancome. Yeah, my face is like, hey. By the way, so I don't usually look like this, like plain face. Like my face is right now kind of irritated because I just took off my makeup because I made that mistake of sleeping in with my makeup on, which we've all done. I worked a late shift and I didn't have time for that. And so, yeah. And so after we've primed our face, I go in with, so this is not actually, the stuff in here isn't MAC. The stuff in here is Double Wear Ivory Beige by Estee Lauder, but I couldn't be bothered to have two containers, so I just poured it into one, which is the cuter one, right? And so I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this all over my face. And I will be using just this ghetto elf brush that's literally like $3, but I think like a Walmart lady accidentally gave it to me for $1 because I had other brushes that were like $1 because my broke ass can't like be cheap enough, right? It's literally like falling apart. I need to go get a new one. And so I go in and I stipple that on my face. Come out. Like, I honestly need to get a new $3 elf brush because these little hairs like keep falling down in my face and just the worst. I hate that so much. And I try not to put too much on my forehead. Like, I don't really have acne, I just have texture on my face. And so I try to refrain from putting too much here because then it just shows that I am wearing like caked out foundation. And so I just do a pretty crap job of this. I don't really care too much about how even it goes yet because I'm gonna get in there with the booty blender. You see that? Like, what the hell? Yep, there we go. And people always worry about like getting like the naked palette or like the nicest mascara or the nicest eyebrow stuff. It is so important, in my opinion, to get yourself a nice foundation. I totally recommend like Double Wear from Estee Lauder because it dries on matte. Like right now it's kind of liquidy right now, but it's because I like super moisturize my face. I clean my makeup off with coconut oil and it does the job. Like 100% takes out every lick of stuff on my face. And I'm just gonna anyways go in here and like cover up everything. And some people like need it 100% covered up, and I'm like, you know what, like my face is a work of art. I'm just gonna leave a little bit. Like, it's better to leave like a little bit of marks than to go totally all out and just cake your full face. Like I'm totally fine if I have like a little red spot, as long as my face doesn't look like it's freaking a wedding treat. But now that this part of my face is done, like I try to blend it in with my neck, and so what I do is I'll actually I'm so ghetto, y'all. I have like a foundation sample. It's like an SPF foundation sample from like where I work, and I use that on my neck because it's lighter, and I don't want like a thick foundation on my neck because then it just doesn't blend in well. So I'll just literally use like, just go like a little bit light shade, like one shade down for your neck. Like I think this is actually 3 shades, so don't listen to me. But I go in with a damp beauty blender, and this beauty blender looks like it went to World War III, World War IV and back, and somehow made time out of its day to come back and make my face on fleek. Like it still does the job. Did you just hear that? Like it still does the job. Gosh, I get so weird when I do my makeup. Now it's time for the contour, my favorite part ever. I'm gonna go with this e.l.f. Complexion Brush because it's puffier. And just kidding. Let's go with this Sephora powder brush, this one. Either one, honestly, any powder brush. Like people make it seem so complicated. Like you need to use this brush or that brush. Just put it on your face. I'm not a beauty guru, as you can tell. And I'm gonna be using Too Faced Chocolate Soleil. This is like my favorite bronzer, contour. I think it's just a bronzer, honestly. Yeah, it's because it's matte, and I love matte bronzers because when it shimmer, it just does. I don't know. Your girl don't mess with shimmer. But yep. So I just blend that in here, like carve it in, give me that Egyptian look. As you can tell. And I just go in there, go on the forehead lightly. If I'm not looking at the camera enough, I'm sorry. I just don't know what I'm doing. And I blend it a little bit down to my neck. And then for the nose, oh my gosh, the nose is separate. Like the nose is a whole nother deal. And as you can see, my brushes are like not clean because I just use them. Well, I always clean your brushes once a week, or at least like once every 2 weeks, because there are some people out there who don't know that you're even supposed to clean your brushes, and I'm just out here like, the hell is wrong with you? That's like you just put on the same makeup on your face, like not even washing your face. But in case you didn't know, now you know. So for my nose, I go all out with my nose because this honker, like in pictures sometimes, can look like it's the size of Nordstrom, and I can't have that. So I literally bring this line down. So it's gonna look really dramatic for my nose, but it'll all come together in the end, I promise. So I bring down this line all the way down, and I try to bring it so like literally down to here. I draw this line, and I go down, and I don't know if I stated what. This is a small contour brush by Sephora, but you could honestly use any small brush. Like even an eyeshadow brush if it's clean, just like get in there. Like now I'm actually thinking about going in with an eyeshadow brush. But yeah, I just bring that all the way down. This contour line looks so off. Let me go in here with the Lancome like blush brush. Let me just like, and I usually like squeeze it so that it can create like a little fan. And yep, it might look scary at first, but just trust me. Okay, and then for the bottom of my nose, I literally just go up. Like I just, like that. Because I want my nose to like point up. And then I draw like this little line above my nose. Like, I know, it looks so weird, but I'm going for that Rudolph look. So yeah, I should look like Pinocchio. And then using Maybelline's Age Rewind Dark Circles Eraser, and I think this is in like light pale. You're going to like draw like these little chicken legs, kind of like that doesn't come out. Just draw like a circle, honestly. Like, you don't need to be all artsy. Just like fill in this area and then bring it a little bit down. I don't like to put on a whole bunch of product because I like to go little by little because at least I can control that. And then I just bring this down to like right here. And I draw a little ball right here, like on the tip. So as you can see, like there's like an exclamation mark that I created. And then right here, I just bring it all the way down. That's gonna give me an effect of like a more put together nose. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for this side. And if it's like lopsided, it's okay. No human face is perfect. And then right here, and then right here, and then I bring a little bit right here. I don't want too much glow because then it'll just look overdone. And just right here. I'm not a big fan of putting makeup under my eyes because maybe it's just on my skin. It doesn't work too well. It just looks caked out. And so I just put a little bit like right here, like right above the cheeks. And right there. And maybe just a little bit right here. And a little bit right there. Okay, and then I go in with the Beauty Blender that still had like a little bit of that foundation that we played on her neck. And we pat it down again like it's going through airport security. And you want to pat it. You don't want to like smear it because then you'll like ruin all the work that you've done. Like, I do such little product of that because I use such little product because I don't want too much like white, dark, like light, dark. You know, it just looks too done, like almost. And I like to go, I use a lot of products, but I use a little bit of them. So then it just comes together and looks a bit more natural. Like, I know this is not a natural look, by the way. This is like, I guess it could be done as a natural look without like the dramatic eyes that we're gonna go into, but yeah. And then after that, I'm gonna go in with the Sephora powder brush. And we are going to use my favorite blush of all time. It is, this is so funny. So Mocha Havana is actually shimmer. I know I said that I don't mess with shimmer unless it's like on my eyes, but the color of this blush is like unreal. Like, I love it so much. It just makes you look like you've been tanning. Like, it gives you that perfect color. And I just apply like a little bit. I don't like to go all out with blush because I kind of blend it in. I know it's like, why are you putting blush on your forehead? Because I want to look like even. So yes, this is my full foundation routine. I don't do this every day, but it is like perfect for even like looking just natural. You could just put on mascara and it looks chill. And if you're interested in seeing how I do my eye makeup and my lips, click on the next video for part 2. Okay, peace out, y'all. Love you. Spread the love.